Hi Libra, Sloan Rhodes here with your spiritual guidance for the month of April 2020. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope all of you Librans are doing well. Today I am going to be drawing from the Archangel Raphael Healing Deck. One card from this deck I felt appropriate. And then one card from the Numerology deck by Michelle Buchanan. And then we're going to wrap it up with the After Tarot cards to see what you can expect by the end of April. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. And just to remind you, Libra, that all of my videos are available in audio format only. There are links below. And what else did I want to tell you? If I think of it, I will tell you along the way. Let's go ahead and get started. This is for beautiful Libra, air sign. April 2020. Here we go. Sobriety, interesting. And meditation under the deck. It's an underlying energy. Either you're coming into this month with it or you are working on it throughout the month. But it's underlying energy. The main focus here is sobriety, Libra. Thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. So there is a focus for you, Libra, certainly around sobriety, drinking, drugs, addictions, all of that being addressed, looked at, coming up in order to be healed, create some healing around, to be brought into conscious awareness. You know, maybe you're just at home, as many are, right? And it's just been, you've been bored, or you've been worried, so you've been, not being as healthy as you could be. And so you're being asked during the month of April to address this a bit more consciously, without judgment. Don't need to be ashamed or guilty. There's no need to judge yourself. You're a human being, right? It's difficult, but you have an opportunity here in April, Libra, to draw some awareness to how you may have some addictive tendencies, cravings even, and where you can make a more healthful choice in terms of how you treat your body, right? Meditation as well may be helpful for you, or listening to meditations in order to help quiet the mind. An air sign, very active mind, of course, as many are, but you're also very connected to beauty, to love, right? So you have your beautiful creative mind, right? Be an air sign, but you're also a deep heartfelt emotion around love and beauty. And when I say beauty, I mean grace as well. The beauty in the way words hang together or string together, or beauty in the way a leaf falls from the tree, as well as physical beauty, of course, in terms of people, but beyond that, it's beautiful moments, right? Being that Libra, connected to Venus. But here, meditation, helping you ground yourself and balance yourself, which is so important for you, Libra. Now, there are a lot of meditation tapes available. I do have some here on YouTube as well as on the audio podcast that you can download for free. But, do what feels right and true for you. It may not be that you actually listen to a meditation, but you spend some time in a meditative state, or you allow yourself moments of being in a more meditative state. Even driving a car sometimes can feel very meditative because you kind of just open up and your mind kind of empties, vacuuming sometimes. People get these repetitive motions sometimes allow their minds to be free and they feel more connected, right? Because you're just more open that way. I don't know why it came in like that for you, Libra. But okay, so here we go. Sobriety, right? It's an opportunity here to address this, to ask for assistance, to make more healthy choices. When you can, when it feels right for you. It's always your journey, always our journeys. And it may be that it's not even you, but that you are helping your family. I'm just drawn to how many apples are all around him, or fruit anyway, and the abundance of that. And so offering that to your family, making help. Maybe it's because we're home with some of us are home with our families. There's an opportunity here to address unhealthy lifestyle choices that all of you as family members have been doing. Your kids run out the door with whatever, and a bag of Cheetos or whatever, and so now everyone's under the same roof, and you're like, all right, we're going to address this, and we are going to make more healthy choices together as a family. Bring it into your awareness. Oh, I didn't realize they were eating so much junk. I didn't realize that I was having 3 glasses of wine a night, because whatever. You can play with it here and work with it. Okay, let me just get a card from a pretty cut and dry message here for you, Libra. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It's a lot of different ways that we can be sober, right? And when I think of sobriety and soberness, I do think of a seriousness. There's something to seriously consider here. Have fun, be joyful, but also connected to the fact that sometimes things need to be addressed that require a bit more serious attention. I'm going to read the card for the meditation card. Please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Peace, health, and wellness. Peace, health, and wellness, Libra. Peace, health, and wellness. Okay, here we go. Intuition and nature under the deck. Getting out in nature if you can, certainly a focus here. When I spoke about driving a car or vacuuming, a lot of times being out in nature, taking a walk amongst the trees, or just taking a walk and looking at the clouds, or lying on the grass, looking up at the sky, or under a tree and watching the insects or the birds or the leaves in the wind. Very meditative, without trying to meditate, right? And then we have intuition. Powerful guidance here for you. Again, a bit more serious. Listen to your intuition. If you think something's going on with a family member as well, listen to your intuition here. Or maybe you're just intuiting that this is an opportunity to address some things that you've been doing that maybe aren't as healthy as you would like them to be. Or maybe you're just feeling more inspired. You're more in flow. You're feeling that nudge from spirit, your intuition, to take this opportunity as it presents itself, when it presents itself, to make a healthier choice or to address some things that, either with you or someone else, that can be discussed or brought into the light of consciousness. It's very, 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 very difficult for things to heal, get better, if they're not addressed, if they're not brought into awareness. Again, there's no judgment necessary. We're all human. All right, so what can Libra look forward to from the After Tarot here as we go towards the end of April? Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. This card was under the deck for Leo, maybe? But it's a healing card, so I like to see this, right? The heart is being healed in this deck. This is the After Tarot. See, the swords are falling out, you're bandaged up, making healthier choices, you're meditating. We also have the Knight of Cups here. Now, so sometimes I see this card as someone who's drinking too heavily. This Knight, is kind of, sometimes I see it as he's forgotten his mission and he's kind of slowed down and he's drinking. But it can also be seen, there's always a choice to be made here, that rather than being more sort of Dionysian, we could be a bit more healthful here. Maybe he's drinking his water, he's taking care of himself, he's slowed his horse down, he's slowed down his mission in order to take better care of himself, right? So it's always a choice, it's always a way of looking at this. Trust your own intuitive nudges, trust yourself, get out in nature, be more meditative, slow down, allow yourself to be, right, with nature, with whatever is available to you in the moment that you feel touched by in terms of perhaps beauty or sensation. Sometimes it's looking at shapes. If you can't find anything beautiful to look at in terms of, like nature or whatever, even shapes, a circle, a square, the angularity of it, how many shapes there are in nature, right? That kind of thing can be really, really beautiful. So there's lots of different ways to play with this, Libra, but, by the end of April, we either have someone who is, needs to continue to focus on sobriety because maybe they are drinking too much, or we have someone who's making healthier choices and slowing things down, getting lots of water, taking care of self, makes themselves and their own health their own mission. Very interesting reading for you, Libra. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So listen or watch your other readings as it relates to your Sun, Moon, and Rising to see, what resonates with you, or if you want additional guidance. Where you're always, of course, welcome to get a personal reading with me. But in the meantime, I wish you much love as always, and I will see you next time.